Okay, so today I'll be doing about the giant burger, if it's true or not that 7% of Americans eat at that restaurant. The given numbers are 8,000 giant burger restaurants and 2,500 people eat there every single day, which means that we're supposed to take 8,000 times 2,500 because it would equal to 20 million. We did this because 20 million would be the amount of people eat at all of the restaurants Americans eat at Giant Burger, and see how many people eat there, which means 20,000. It would be 2 times 10 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. 2 times 10 to the power of 7. We multiplied 8 times 2,500 because then it would equal how many people eat there. I think I already said that, but okay. Now we would do another one where we write 300 million. It's for how many Americans there is, and we're supposed to put that in scientific notation, which it would be 3 times 10 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, because there's 8 zeros. Now we would take 7% and we would have to make that into a scientific notation because it would be simpler. That would equal 0.07 if it was a number. So then the scientific notation would be 7 times 10 to the power of -2 because you have to move 2 spaces. And that would be here. Now we would have to take 7 times 10 to the power of -2 to multiply with 3 times 10 to the power of 8, because then it would show us that it's actually if it's true or not that if 7% times 7% of 300 million Americans is 20 million people who eat at Giant Burger restaurant. We'll see if that's true or not. So now I've deleted everything and made it into a new page, and we're starting off at 3 times 10 to the power of 8 times 7 times 10 to the power of -2, because then we would see if it's equal to 20 million people who eat at that restaurant or not. 3 times 10 to the power of 8 times 7 times 10 to the power of 10 to the power of negative 2, it would be 21 times, I'm sorry, misspacing a bit, 10 to the power of 8 plus negative 2, because it is a rule. This is a rule for multiplying scientific notation, because if you would take 3 times 7, it would equal 21, and then you would have to take the exponent of the upper top to add the other exponent, which would be 8 plus negative 2, and that would be our exponent. And that would equal to 21 times 10 to the power of 6. But for scientific notation, you would have to, the first number would have to be a decimal, so we would have to make the that number to be 2.1, which then we move a space, so that would be times 10 to the power of 7. But 2.1 times 10 to the power of 7 doesn't equal to 2 times 10 to the power of 7. So this means that it isn't 7% of Americans eat at Giant Burger Restaurant. It is 2 times 10 to the power of 7 people who eat there, of Americans who eat there. And yeah, I'm done. Thank you.